Jenavi Kasper, and my day job, I'm Senior Vice President, Marketing Director at National Bank of Arizona. And I also am founder and CEO of Jenavis, my own business, which is a consulting and mentorship organization specifically centered around the experience of Latina entrepreneurs. I was motivated to go into business for myself at a young age, actually, but it took me a really long time to have enough confidence to actually go after something myself. And really, it was working at the bank, and we serve a lot of small businesses. And so I meet a lot of our clients and learn their stories. And I started to finally think, well, if they can do it, maybe I can do it too. And I had an idea for a product. I reached out to the one person that I knew in the world of entrepreneurship, and she really helped me. She pushed me, really. She said, applications are due for venture doubles with the ASU Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program, and you should apply, and I think this would be really great for you. Had it not been for her telling me, you need to do this, and this is the deadline, and having that short amount of time to think about it and to say, like, okay, I guess I'll just go for it, I probably wouldn't be where I am now with my second venture, which is Jenavis. So, I needed to be inspired. It took a while for me to finally have the confidence, even though I feel like I'm a confident person in so many different areas. Jumping into the world of entrepreneurship when it's just yourself, everything is just you, your ideas. Every rejection feels much more personal when everything is coming from you. It really took having somebody to sort of help jumpstart me and push me. And that's what I hope to do, and what I think I have been doing so far with Jenavis. The advice that I would give to other women when they're pursuing their dreams in either the corporate world or the world of entrepreneurship is don't be afraid to be authentically who you are. I feel like my success has really come from the fact that I embraced who I am and my passion, my excitement, my enthusiasm. Oftentimes we're told in business it's not a place to be emotional, when in reality people want to know that you're passionate about what you do, that you care. To start with deconstructing all of the oppression, racism, machismo, and some of the religious culture that has been so deeply embedded in us that a lot of times we don't see our own potential. Like, we can't even understand how we should be pricing our products and services because we undervalue ourselves, and our mothers and our grandmother, everyone in our family for generations have been undervalued, told that you're worth less. So of course you're not going to advocate for yourself and for your salary, and you're not going to feel confident in charging the prices that you should be charging. And a lot of times you don't even know where it's coming from. So that's a huge part of what I do in my business, is really talking about the cultural, the mental, and the emotional part before we even get to. And this is what QuickBooks is and how to use it. My advice for women who are interested in entrepreneurship is to just go for it and start. Don't take too much time doing the research and questioning your decisions and feeling like everything has to be perfect, because you will soon find out that entrepreneurship is all about testing and iteration. You have an idea, you test it, you see what worked, what didn't work, and then you revise it and you go out and you try again and again. There's really no end to the learning. Every part of what you do is going to be testing your pricing, testing your marketing, testing your messaging. And that should be something that feels freeing, not something that feels scary, because you don't have to know all the answers to get started. You don't have to do everything the exact right way. You just need to start, because honestly, starting is the hardest part. In my business, Jenavis, I provide consulting and mentorship for Latina entrepreneurs. And I do that in a few different ways, with in-person workshops, which we held our first series last summer. And that went so well that I've had many Latina entrepreneurs asking for more. And so now I'm hoping to scale that to be available online so that more women have access to the information. And then also working with local organizations such as EA with Mujeres Mercado, and tailoring the content for specific industries. So for instance, women who primarily sell in pop-ups and markets, Also focusing on creating content that's specific for businesses who sell physical products versus businesses who focus on selling services. So I'm really tailoring the content to cover everything from, you know, the mental and emotional part of entrepreneurship as a Latina entrepreneur, the cultural component, all the way to the nuts and bolts of why you need QuickBooks and filing an LLC and the basics of taxes and connecting with CPAs. So it's what I'm trying to create is a one-stop shop. Bring the entrepreneurial ecosystem to the community instead of forcing the community to assimilate to an environment where that ecosystem already lives, where they might not necessarily feel comfortable.